Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, The Secret Chef. Today I'm going to be sharing how I prep for Sunday meals with the whole family. So the kids enjoy chicken wings and the rest of the family enjoys quarter chicken thighs. So at a grocery store, they marinate the chicken wings and quarter thighs, but all it has is paprika and a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt. But I'm going to be adding a lot more to it to get it to the flavor that I and my family enjoy. That's like the chicken tikka style. So for that, we're going to be needing 1/3 cup of garlic and ginger paste, 1 tablespoon of crushed pepper, 1 tablespoon of Chinese salt, 1 tablespoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, and 1 tablespoon of garam masala, 1 tablespoon of regular salt, and 3 tablespoons of chicken tikka masala. Also, we're going to be needing 2.5 cups of yogurt. So the first step is I had roughly chopped up a medium onion, as you can see, and then 1 full jalapeno. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a paste out of this, and that's going to be my first step. So our chicken just got out of the oven. It's been an hour. So all of the excess water you see, that's what we're gonna strain and put in a saucepan, and that's what we're gonna make the gravy out of. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all the water out. So I strain all the water. Do it in the sink because it gets a little bit messy. So now I have cooking oil. I have canola cooking oil, and I'm gonna brush a little bit of oil on all of the pieces. Make sure you get them all covered. This is gonna help them crisp on the outside and stay more moist on the inside. And it'll give it some nice coloring as well. The chicken is cooked already, but we're gonna put it back in the oven for 15 minutes, and we're gonna flip it to the other side for 15 minutes and repeat this process of oil. And if there's some water left on the bottom, it's okay, but just don't make sure you don't have too much. So you're just gonna glaze all of them. Like so. It's smelling really good. The whole house smells like barbecue. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back in the oven at the same heat, 350, for about 30 minutes on each side. And we'll be back in 30 minutes. Alright, so now we're gonna make the gravy. For the gravy, so the water that I took out of the chicken, I have 1.5 cup with on the stove on a medium heat, and I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of ketchup. One, two, and this is just gonna give it a little sweetness. Go ahead and mix it up good. Make sure the ketchup is mixed in. All of the spices, all of the stuff that we put in the chicken is all in this gravy, so it's gonna complement really well with the dish. And then you can put this on the vegetables as well, and it tastes amazing with the vegetables. So the ketchup, I still see a little lump. Okay, so the ketchup is fully dissolved. And here I like to put 1 tablespoon of sugar as well. And then I made a slurry with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 1 cup of water. This was gonna make it thick. Try to put this in there slowly while stirring, because you don't want to have any lumps. You see how gravy is getting thick? I like to taste it in between just to make sure it's not too spicy. But if it's too spicy, you can put a little bit more sugar, or you can put a little bit more ketchup in it if you like. But right now mine is exactly how I want it. It's ready, it's thick, not too thick, but perfect for the chicken. All right, our gravy is done. Now we're just waiting for the chicken. Okay guys, so it's been 30 minutes. I took the chicken out of the oven, and as you can see, it's getting a really good color on top. So we're gonna start flipping them. We got some flipped already here. So all you're gonna do is just pick it up and just flip it. I'll get them all situated as soon as I have them all flipped. The chicken is so well cooked that it's like falling off the bone already. And the same thing with the wings, just flip them all over. Gently, try not to break any of them. And just be careful because the pan is super hot and so is the chicken. So just keep your hands safe. Oh, that one was flipped already. Okay, so all the chicken is flipped. Let me get this one out of there. Okay. So we're gonna do the same step again. We're gonna glaze it with light oil, canola, cooking oil. You use any oil that you cook with. And this is gonna go back in the oven for 30 minutes. The oil helps it not stick to the pan as well. So you wanna generously put it on there so it doesn't get stuck. Because with the wings, there's not a lot of meat on them already. That's the last thing you want to do is have it stuck to the bottom of the pan because half of the meat will just stay there. Okay, everything's fully covered with oil. Now I'm gonna put it back in the oven for 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna take the vegetables out now and I'll show you how they look like. So the chicken was in the oven for about 15 minutes and I opened to check on it and it was already done. It's crispy on the outside. It got the color exactly what the other side looked like. So I took it out in 15 minutes. So between 15 to 20 minutes with the 15 to 25 minutes, just check on the chicken to see if it's crispy on the outside. See how hard it is and the oil's all seeped in. So it's ready to go. It looks really good and we're ready to serve. See both sides.